Didn't you think the water was going to come right over the top of the dunes there?
Well, I did have that thought. In fact, there were a lot of people in those dunes. There were, I think I'd say, at least 20 people, men, women, and children, over behind the dunes because we were trapped there. There was no other place to go.
But we also came across the bridge and saw the last Fling sitting up on a piling down by Lee's Wharf.
Did you have any idea when you were in the middle of it how bad it was when you finally came out and saw the destruction?
I think after we saw the destruction and saw how we could see the tide coming up beyond Tripp's shed there and seeing the Volvo go underwater. So we realized that something was really happening at that time.
The first thing that happened, the current was extremely strong. I never saw water move so fast except in the mountains somewhere. And a big wharf came along and cut the mooring line on our boat. And that boat went, I would say it was doing at least 20 knots backwards, stern first, towards the bridge, against the wind. The wind was over 100 miles an hour, but the current was stronger. It took that boat down, and when that boat hit the granite pier that supported the drawbridge, it looked as though a box of dynamite went off. It just went in all directions. It's hard to understand how it could happen.
So you're sitting there in the dunes with no protection. You watched your seaplane go down, you watched your boat splinter, and you watched
behind me
car.
is my car underwater. Not behind me, but over to one side. My car was underwater.
What were you thinking at that point?
I sat down and cried. I was 29 years old and I bawled my head off.
All of us are in the car, and we came across the bridge, including the dog. We came across the bridge right by Peckerchuck, and it was pouring terrible. And I said, I got to make a report to the radio station. Anybody that knows this place, there's a beautiful bar there, right there, and all the bottles were up on there, and I was down, it was this deep in the water, and I don't know what the hell I was doing down here. You see these bottles go by,